There we go. It's a close call. All right, so let's check our map. And we want this growing. Here, we want this. And we want to turn that off. Okay. So we'll check that after we get started on another row. Okay. See, it still says fertilized is like dark blue, which tells me that we can't add more yet. And you can kind of see, I think, I also just might be making this up, that the ground is like darker, like it has just been fertilized. So we must have to give it maybe another few months before we can throw down more more fertilizer. Okay, so the nice thing is weeding's done. This is bad over here, but we're not touching that field for a few months, so I'm just gonna leave it. Or is it gonna get to the point where I can't weed? I think it's fine as long as you don't plant something. I need to raise this, okay. So we could try fertilizing this field, but I really am like pretty confident that didn't I fertilize this field? Must not have, or maybe because we didn't plant, it just went away. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about those weeds. It's something we can kind of test out is, you know, if we just leave it until the month of, if we can still use this machine or if we're going to have to buy an actual spray by that time. We can try fertilizing just real quick. We don't have to spend a lot of time or fertilizer doing it, but we might as well test it quick. Because if we can get to 100%, then we can just not worry about it until we harvest. So we'll unfold. And if we look here, it'll say 50%. Oh wait, it says 33%. 23%. What? 50%. Oh yeah, this is where I just did one like pass down the middle, isn't it? We'll just do that again, but like probably not all the way. I just want to test it quick. It's a little unwieldy. Okay. So let's do like that much. Well, it says fertilize 70%. No, 50%. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, wait, no, it is darker, isn't it? So this color is this color. So I think we do want to fertilize. Let me try it again. Back up. Yeah, okay. So now I'm curious if that's just it. Like if we're done fertilizing. But it says 100. And then the edges won't be because we didn't get the edges. And that's fine. The edges still say 50 though. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm glad we tried it. I didn't realize like my colors were way off. So okay, we'll keep an eye on that because we still have all of fall, winter, and spring before we actually harvest. But the yield will be like almost max, and we can put some beehives over there, which might help the canola. It only, I wish it said which crops, but it just says next to certain. Okay. So we can probably put this... Is this the one I want? Yeah. We'll just park this out here. Alright, so let's go to here. Production. Yeah, we can't afford those, even though they're awesome. Orchards, I don't know. Can you just put these anywhere you want? Kind of looks like it. So grapes and olives. Let's look at the calendar. And let's get away from that view. So grapes can be planted in the spring. March, April, May. And olives, same thing. So I don't need to worry about that for a while. But it looks like you don't need your own field. You can just put them anywhere. Cool. So we want... No, I'm in the wrong menu. A lot of menus. We want production greenhouses. So we could do a little guy, a medium guy. We could even probably afford a big guy. It'd probably be better to have like 3 mediums so that we can actually get each crop. How big are they? Not that big. We just need land. But you could sneak these greenhouses in. Kind of there. Maybe get this tree down and put one there. We really probably don't want to put any more around these fields. But even here would be fine. We just need room for the water. 5, 10, 15. Should we do it? How much is a water? We got a water tank, but we need a water wagon. Water wagon, where are you? Water. One of these will be milk. So 9,500 might be the cheapest. I thought there was a smaller one. But I don't know where that would be. Shoot, that's really expensive. But if we have to do it, we have to do it. I say we start it. Like, yeah, let's go. Alright, I'm fine with all that. I don't even know what it means, so... We don't need to worry about milk for a long, long time. Okay, let's buy one greenhouse for now. And again, we'll just do the mediums. I think for $2,000 more, probably worth it. Production greenhouses. I'm hoping we can sell this stuff directly and don't have to go through a production chain. I guess we should probably check. Which we could actually do right here. Yeah, we can just sell it at the market. Pizzeria just sells. Okay. Greenhouses. And it doesn't tell you anything about yield. These are, yeah, let's do $2,000 more. This is fine. So we want, there's the water. That's where you'll actually get the products. We probably want it like this. Okay. Let's just go check on this. You probably got to set the, oh, that's too bad. Can you go in here? Yeah, I wish it wouldn't have done this mess, but... And then you price no active productions, building storage is empty. Manage production point. Okay, cycles. Oh my gosh, what is all this? 28 water, tomatoes, okay. Yeah, activate. So let's just do tomatoes. And then can you activate them all? Okay. Let's give it some water and see. I'm curious if you just activate like tomatoes, do you get more tomatoes? But it says cycles per hour 2. Okay, let's just try this for now and see. Okay, there are doors by the water. Those are a lot more convenient. Okay, we should be able to use the pickup for the water tank, so we can also put license plates on it and it's just faster. And we'll have to clean up this tractor because it's done. I'm glad we just bought one greenhouse. If we can potentially get all the things, we may just do that one. All right, license plate first. And I didn't see a license plate option for the water. There we go. Nice. I love it. What? Oop. Wait, why? Oh yeah, that was from... Okay. So this pickup is too small for these things. I think there is a pickup where you can haul. Oh, where would you even go? Cars. So we have this one, I think. Owned, yep. This one maybe is the one where you can actually hook up things. But unfortunately, this isn't it, so we have to drive back. At least we got our license plate on it now. Whoa. Oh boy. A lost a bit of control. I want this one. Need to shut these doors. There. And these. Okay, active productions, tomatoes, building storage is empty. Yeah, I'm assuming if you, come on, close. It's being really annoying. It's like really finicky. Okay. Yeah, my assumption would be if you activate all three, you get a third. Like you get a third of the yield. That would make sense because you only have a third of the space for that crop. So we'll have to give it water and just kind of play around and see if the numbers, I don't really know what it means by 2 cycles per hour. And then the fact that when I activated them all, it still said the same number, but that might have been because it wasn't being fed water. So we will find out. I'll make some notes. I also really, really like that you don't have to give it manure. So quick, fun history lesson on greenhouses and farming sim. Back in 13 and maybe 15, I can't remember when it changed, but you used to just put them down and I don't remember if you had to give them anything. I think it was just a placeable you set down and just got money. You may have had to give it water like we do now. I don't quite remember. But then eventually you also, like in 15 or 17, you also had to give it manure, solid manure, and water. So it was still just, you didn't have to harvest or anything, you just got money, but you had to actually put in something. And of course solid manure is kind of tough to get because you have to have like cows, I think maybe pigs produce solid manure. Gosh, I can't even remember, but it's a little work to get there. In 19, they took all of it away. They took away all placeables for some reason. And now we're back to just giving it water, except now we have to actually harvest it because then we can either sell it or put it into a production chain. So yeah, there's the quick rundown of 5 iterations of greenhouses. Let's see, 13, 15, 17, 19, 22. Yep, 5. And then I didn't play anything before to Farming Sim 13. Another thing to figure out is if the water tank's going to cost us money or if we want to go to a river. Like this lake might give us free water. It probably would. Oh, car, come on. Just dodge. We'll try the water tank first. It's already on our farm. Okay, I have to do this because it's like stressing me out every time I drive by our field. There's crop destruction off. Yeah, that way I can drive through my fields without destroying crops because I just need to do that. Okay, so watch our money. Yeah, it does cost money. Shoot. Sorry, I can't. At this point, we can't really afford that. So I think if we drive to this lake, pond thing, we should be able to fill it for free and it'll last us for a very long time. So let's just do that. Can we drive through people? Yeah. Can't get around that fence though, so let's go around. Mi familia. It means my something. Alright, so let's hope we can back up into this, get some free water, maximize these profits while we have little to no money. There we go. So you can see it filling up and our money is staying, and I assume this will last us a while. I'm not really sure what a greenhouse is going to take, but okay, sorry, I'm writing down some notes. Can we get rid of the map? Yeah. That's better, right? Just getting some of our play field back. Yeah, let's keep that off. We're kind of sticking around this area anyway. I don't think we really need it on. And we could actually make the UI smaller if we wanted it, but I think that alone just kind of helped. I was kind of feeling a bit boxed in. But there is an option to change your UI percentage. How many people live at that house? Yeah, it's too bad we can't utilize that field yet. Like we could, but I really want oat there so we can start getting horses at some point without hemorrhaging money on food. All right. So a little tricky here. So we'll overload, and it looks like a greenhouse is going to take, and I'll write this down. Oh boy. Wow. That took so much water. But you can see how everything's like fresh now. So if we look at here, 28 water will be 28 tomatoes cycles per hour. What is that? And we already have 2 liters, 3 liters. So if I activate everything, it still says 2 cycles per hour. Yeah, so now we're taking up 1/3 of the space with each, so I assume our productivity, we'll just leave that open, is going to drop, which is fine. We don't need to specialize in one right now. But you can see our tomatoes already slowed down. Like we only got 1 in that time, and we had 3 before. And we're actually almost full. So I think we can fill this up one more time. And then, yeah, let's make one more trip. I know it takes a while, but we can fill that up. I can kind of write down, it looks like it takes about 8,000 to 9,000 water to fill up. And then we can not have to make a trip for a while. I don't think there's a closer one. No. It's a big map. Like we have not even gone, we haven't really gone out of like this area. Like look at all this stuff here. Like what is, like that's crazy. And there's like field 11 is, geez, there's some, okay. More water. 2 cycles per hour. 2 cycles. Does that just mean like every 30 minutes it updates But I don't think they'd give you that stat. That's a weird, I don't know. Either way, we're going to have lettuce, tomato, and strawberry. It's probably better to... Okay, then what's our palette going to look like? Like, we're going to have a strawberry palette, We'll see. It's probably better to specialize. But we'll just do this for now. I feel like winter is going to be a little boring. Like, we're going to have things planted. I can't foresee in the winter needing to like weed or fertilize. So probably just take care of animals and go to bed. I know you can plow, but like, why? I guess we'll see. And I assume, yeah, you can kind of see the leaves are already turning. I was just about to mention, like, it's still pretty green, which, yeah, September, it's always pretty green. Even October doesn't get super fall-like until, like, the very end. And then, of course, November, I'm expecting everything to be very, very brown and yellow and red, hopefully. Or actually, no, probably October it'll be yellow, and then November they should be pretty bare. I've definitely only been raking and mowing leaves in the last month. Oops, sorry about hitting the microphone. Gosh darn it. I'd say the nice thing is we kind of have a lot going for us, and we still haven't taken out a loan. And I hope we don't have to ever. I really hate that it messed up this land, but there we go. Maybe. Okay, so let's get a number. Yeah, so it takes about 10,000, probably a little over. Oh boy. So medium, 10K water. So we have barely any product. I wanted to see our output, which would be here. So yeah, I assume eventually we'll have 3 different pallets, one for each vegetable, one for each produce. We'll leave the water there. Okay, I think our last thing for September is to buy bees, just so we can kind of see how they work. So that is under, and I think we'll just splurge on this the 4 one, and I think we'll put them by our chickens. How big is this? Not big. We can probably put this. It says it overlaps. That's fair. Let's put it there, and then I want it by our field so that maybe it helps the yield. So let's do 1 for now because they're crazy expensive. Okay. And we have very, very little money. Get honey at pallet location. So I guess we can just put these around the farm and they all end up here, but I don't foresee us getting, oh, it's like slightly off, right? The angle. Okay, we'll just, I guess that's all you do. I don't think you have to actually do anything. Yeah, so quick history of bees. It's a much shorter history. You used to just plop them down. You didn't have to actually harvest or do anything. You just put them down and you would just get like a little money every hour. It was like $10 or something every hour, and that was it. It was awesome. Okay, I wanted to clean up a bit. It's not even noon, but I'm kind of like, here we can like speed up time. It probably doesn't let us sleep till nighttime anyway, or at least it didn't used to in 19, so I assume it has to be at least like 7 or 8 o'clock. Let's get this over on the other side so they're all in a row. I'll put it away. You can kind of see, yeah, it's actually like fruit and tomatoes on there. Where are those? Yeah, lettuce, tomatoes, and then strawberries. Very cool. 2 cycles per hour. $0 cost per hour. I don't get it. Okay, let's leave that. Should we weed this? Nah. Okay. We have 4,000. I don't want to like waste a day, or which is a month, but I think that's all we can do. Like we could plant canola or wheat or barley, but then we can't use any of those fields till the next June or July. So my plan is to wait till March, which is still so far away, and plant oat, which we can, and then we can actually harvest that pretty quickly. Yeah, we can do that, harvest it in July, and then use that field to plant canola in August then. Okay, that'll work. But for like today, what do we do? Should we try to find some collectibles? I mean, you used to get $1 million if you found them all. And if you found like the first 10, it would show you on the map where they are. But, I mean, who knows? Wow, what a massive... Sell wood. We'll take a quick look. We won't do this for a long time, but if I can find like one collectible, maybe it'll show us on the map where the rest are. Whoa. Clipped right through it. Oop. Nope. Come on. Ah. There we go. Oh, there is one. What the heck? Can I get it? Collect. You found a cow. There are 9 more cows. Well, how about that? So collectibles on Elm Creek, 10 cows. 10 cows. And the first one that I found is biogas roof. Hey, a little deer. Look at that. Like 3 deer. So here's the problem with the collectibles is, unless they show us on the map, there's no way to get them all. Which is why I will eventually do a video on how to get them all. But the problem is you have to find them first. And I don't even know if you like get anything. In the video they just said, wait, is that a... Oh, that kind of looked like a collectible. But I know it's not a cow. I know it's a horse. And the video said, they said that you just like get to see them on like in your house or something. Like, I don't really know. Yeah, I don't even know how, like, where to look. I just got very lucky with that one. So I'm curious, what is this? Grain mill? Sure. I just kind of want to see these places. And I'm wondering if they're all going to be yellow like that, like kind of obvious. Because I saw it before, I thought it was like going to be a camera, like a CCTV camera or something, but nope, yellow cow. They're fooling me. Like, oh wait. Collect. Oh no. Oh, and I got $1,000. Oh boy. Oh gosh, okay. So now there's 10 sheep. And that makes sense, it's at the spinnery. So was that thing on the wall an actual collectible? Or was that here? Maybe I just didn't try hard enough. It was back here. Maybe if I move this. Oh, it is a collectible. Holy cow, how many... Okay, where are we? Feed and grain south. The cool thing is you do get $1,000 each. So if you knew where they all were, like if I actually am able to find them all and make a video on it, like the first thing you'd probably want to do is just go get them all. Because if there's 10 sheep, 10 cows, 10 horses, there's 30,000 easy. I wonder if there's also like pigs, chickens, etc. What time is it? Oh, it's getting late. Let's slow it down. Should we look one more place just for fun? Like the dairy? Maybe there's another cow? Get our flashlight going. So I wasn't actually planning on spending this much time looking, but I'm kind of surprised we found that many that quickly. I'm just looking like... Just taking a big picture look. There's got to be a cow at the dairy, right? The problem is the dairy is massive. We can see if we can get on the roof. Well, nope. Okay, there probably is one. I just... Buy production point? There's no way I will ever afford one of those. Okay, I can't find it. It looks like I'm close to the water tower. I kind of want to see if you can climb that. And then we'll go back to the farm and see... Nope, okay. See if we can like find where our collectibles end up. Nope, okay. To the farm. Okay, I think it's hidden. They sit in like in your garage. There should be like an area where your collectibles show up. Did I ever go up, like way up there? Enter vehicle. I think that's... Nope. And we can't go in our house, so I have no idea where those end up. But I know in the video they said that they end up somewhere you can actually see them. Maybe you can go in the house and I just don't. No, you can't. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we'll find them accidentally at some point. I feel like we're forgetting something. Those rocks are still there. Should I fertilize this field? I guess that would make sense. I think I did forget to do that. Let's see. Yeah. Whoops. That could have been bad. So let's do a quick fertilizer. That won't take long, and then we will go to bed. And that'll be September. We need lights. And again on this one, I'm just going to do one pass. And maybe tomorrow, when it's October, we'll be able to sell some eggs for maybe a little bit. I don't know. Probably not much. Yeah, so the problem right now is we have very little money, but also very little ways of making money. Or I should say we have a lot of ways of making money, but a lot of ways of making very little money. Unless we just really try to find collectibles. And there we go. I don't know how I missed this lime, like right there in the center. Oh well. Okay. That will probably be a day. And we will, well, let's get to September, and then we'll probably call that. Let's go, gosh, what did I forget? Oh well, if I did, I did. We'll be fine. And welcome to October. Oh, this is my favorite month. It's already like brown and yellow and so pretty. All right, that's going to be it for now. We will continue. Why did this not get planted? Wait, it did. Okay, must just be because it didn't get fertilized. Anyway, we'll continue next time. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below if you want to. And of course, have yourselves a very nice day.